Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video of administrative law, we are going to examine another case law. The case law that we're going to examine is that of the Institute of Patent Agents versus Lockwood. So here are the facts of the case. The Patents, Designs and Trademarks Act of 1888 amended the Patents, Design and Trademarks Act of 1883, requiring individuals to be registered as patent agents after 1st July of 1889. The Board of Trade was empowered to create rules for the registration of patent agents, subject to parliamentary scrutiny. The Board of Trade issued rules including an annual fee requirement, which were not objected to by Parliament. The plaintiff in this case, the Institute of Patent Agents, and 3 registered patent agents sued the defendant for holding himself out as a patent agent without being registered. So the individual that was being held out as a patent agent without being registered was Lockwood. The majority of the judges held that the rule removing the defendant's name from the register was invalid. Lord Rutherford Clark dissented, suggesting that some fees could be imposed through rules. The legislation allowed the Board of Trade wide powers to make rules for registration. So let's now look at the key issues in this case. One is that whether the rules created by the Board of Trade for patent agents registrations were valid. 2, we have whether the courts had the authority to question the validity of the rules. And 3, we have whether the defendant's action constituted an offense. So let's look at how the court resolved these issues. Here is the decision. The House of Lords held that the rules created by the Board of Trade were intravious and valid. The court determined that it was not within its jurisdiction to question the validity of the rules. The courts found that the defendant's actions did not constitute an offense due to the invalidity of the rule removing his name from the register. So the rationale for this decision is as follows. The legislation granted the Board of Trade broad powers to create rules for patent agent registration. Secondly, the rules created by the Board of Trade were deemed to be part of the statute itself and were considered valid and binding. 3, the courts concluded that the rules were intravious and could not be rejected by judicial tribunals. The judgment of the House led to the dismissal of the action brought by the Institute of Patent Agents and the registered patent agents. So what's the conclusion in this case? The House of Lords recalled the decree of the absolvitor and remitted the case to the lower court to dismiss the action. The rules created by the Board of Trade for patent agent registrations were held to be valid and enforceable. This case clarified the authority of the Board of Trade to create rules for patent agent registration and to highlighted the limitations of judicial review in such matters. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share and